Hi, Craig Thomas here, your local Dallas realtor, and today I want to talk to you about how the buyer's agent came to be. Way before the internet, agents would normally only work like 1 or 2 areas in town. Why? That's because the agents would have to memorize and study what's going on in that part of town that they worked. They had to know what was sold, what was on the market. Can you imagine trying to memorize 5, maybe 10 plus areas? Agents were also able to pick up a report from the local board of realtors once a week. Now this was way before my time, but from what I understand, these reports were printed on that old fan fold paper, and they were quite large. They had all the new listings and all the new solds that had happened since the report was ran last time. If you wanted to know what a house sold for 5 months ago, and you didn't work in that area, you would have to open up those pages and dig and dig and dig till you found the information. This could take hours. Since agents only worked 1 or 2 areas, it was easy for them to memorize what was going on. Now, if you were working with a buyer during this time, you can see how hard it was to help a buyer buy something across town. Not impossible. You would have to dig through months and months of those fan-folded papers to find out what homes were selling for. Now, the agents that did target a specific part of town were known by the people that lived in that area. When these people wanted to sell their homes, who do you think they called? They called those agents. You can see why the buyers would just work with the listing agents. They were the ones with all the knowledge. They were the ones with all the information on that area. Can you see a conflict of interest yet? So we have a buyer who's getting his information from an agent that has a signed agreement with the seller, whose duties are to the seller. Do you think that the buyer got the short end of the stick? Of course they did. With the birth of the internet, everything changed. All of this free-flowing information gave rise to the buyer's agent. That agent, within a few clicks, could tell you what has sold in that neighborhood over the last 6 or 10 months. A buyer now had someone to help and back them while searching for a home. Now the buyer was in the game. And that, in a nutshell, is how the buyer's agent was born. If you'd like more information on this topic, please check out my blog posted below. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Happy house hunting!